Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion, Vayeishev, sets in motion the story of our fabulous patriarch Joseph, the longest continuous narrative in the book of Genesis. Nowhere in the 13 chapters of the Joseph story does God say or do anything. Joseph's life is a wild ride. He begins as a privileged daddy's boy, a brat with a colorful coat, who is later betrayed by his jealous brothers who sell him into slavery. He becomes his master's favorite, the most trusted employee, only to be falsely accused of sexual harassment by his master's wife, which lands him in prison, where he becomes the warden's favorite inmate. His skill of dream interpretation gets him out of prison and into the Pharaoh's palace, where he becomes, you guessed it, Pharaoh's favorite. Joseph is an example of a particular kind of spiritual archetype who never gives up on or gives into his own despair. In fact, it almost seems like he thrives on crisis. He finds himself in several actual pits and always finds a way out. But Joseph isn't my favorite character in this Torah portion. On the way to find his brothers in this week's Torah portion, he meets a man, an Ish. The man asks one question and then is gone. As many commentators suggest, this man is a key figure, for without this brief encounter, the story of the Jews would have changed. Had Joseph not met this man, he would not have found his brothers, he would not have been sold, he would not have met Potiphar, he would not have wound up working for Pharaoh. There would be no Exodus, no Jewish people, no 2 minutes of Torah. The man tells Joseph where to find his brothers. However, he asks one simple question: Ma tivakesh? What are you seeking? This man, this angel, this messenger reminds us that we are all seekers. He reminds us that no matter what age we may be, Judaism points us to the future. He reminds us that as long as we have breath, we are given the mandate to seek out our own purpose. And the random people we meet along the way can have a huge impact on our own stories. Shabbat Shalom.